Her name is one that lives in infamy. Leona Helmsley, famously dubbed the Queen of Mean, was the biggest tabloid figure of her day, well before social media and TMZ. Now in her death, the billionaire, famous for bequeathing her Maltese dog $12 million and allegedly saying only little people pay taxes, has now posthumously become one of Israel's biggest philanthropists. And one of the reasons is our next guest. Joining us now from New York is Sandy Frankel, one of the trustees of the Helmsley Charitable Trust. Hello, my friend. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Doing well. So I know you are continuing to do amazing work. You were her lawyer back in the day, and now you're one of three honorable and trustworthy trustees that are running the Helmsley Charitable Trust. So how did a woman who went to prison for tax evasion, never even came here, ending up giving posthumously $700 million in grants to Israel?
Well, what she did when before she passed away was she signed a trust agreement that appointed a handful of trustees and gave us full discretion to do with the money for charitable purposes whatever we wanted. And for me, giving to Israel was a no-brainer. So that's how we started our Israel program.
Well, and I know you have a wonderful Israeli wife, Ruti. Among some of the things you did, of course, this is before October 7th, the famous underground parking lot hospital Rambam, which was really a lifesaver in the past year and a half for people in the north. Also, medical centers, neonatal cancer centers throughout the north, as well as in the Negev. So how do you go about deciding where to make those grants?
Well, we look for places where we can have impact because we are fortunately so large. We're able to have real impact. We're able to help people, change people's lives, sometimes save people's lives, and we go where the need is. We use our own. We go to Israel ourselves. We use our own resources, our own eyes, our own brains, and decide where is the greatest possibility to do good with this vast amount of money that we're fortunate enough to disperse for charitable purposes.
You know, and to do so in a way when it's not even yours to give, for you to be, all three of you to be, you know, so focused on the whole Tikkun Olam. I mean, we see her name everywhere. Tell us, with October 7th, obviously, Kibbutz Be'eri was a very important initiative for you as well. Tell us what you're able to do for them.
Well, of course, all the kibbutzim were so terribly devastated, and one of the things that these murderers did, besides destroying human lives, was they tried to destroy the economic well-being of these kibbutzim, the agriculture. And so what we've done for Kibbutz Be'eri, and we'll be meeting with them again in a week to see if we can be even more helpful, is we replaced all of the farming, or a lot of the farming equipment that was either stolen, taken into Gaza, or destroyed. We helped them buy these new, very expensive, very complicated tractors and other farming equipment. And we've helped with agriculture in different parts of the country. We've given major grants to Balkany, but Be'eri in particular, and those kibbutzim are one of our large focus areas right now.
Yeah, I know also you were in the States, as you mentioned, watching I-24 when you found out about the massacre as it was unfolding in real time. So to be so far away when it happened, but now to come here and see, you know, firsthand. A few months ago, you were here with your wife and going to the periphery, to all of these places. I know that the North also an important component of grants now and moving forward as well.
Yes, we were in Israel a couple of months ago. We were welcomed at 4 o'clock in the morning by a Houthi missile attack.
Good timing.
Yes, perfect timing. But we spent a couple of weeks there. We tried to give not just where others give, but where others in overlooked parts of the country. When, for example, when we were just there, we looked at a number of the grantees that we have in the center of the country, in Jerusalem and in Tel Aviv, but we also go to the periphery, where very major donors throughout the South, extending all the way to Eilat, a lot, Netivot, Shderot, the Sapir College, all over the South. And we spent several Ben Gurion, Soroka Hospital, Ben Gurion University. We spent several days there, and then we traveled all the way up to the north, got as far north as Metula, right up to being able to touch the fence that separates Israel from Lebanon. We've given major grants up there to Tel Chai, to Ziv, to in Safon. We set up a rehabilitation, a whole rehabilitation facility that services the north. It used to be that people living in the north, in the Galilee, they had to go all the way to Haifa to get help, and so most of them didn't. Now there's a place in the north where they can get help.
So incredible for them, especially because they've been, pretty much refugees for the past year and a half. Lastly, what would Leona be saying? I mean, not many people got to know her like you did. So what would she be saying that all of this money is going toward Israel? Do you think if she were alive, maybe she would be a changed woman and have done it herself?
Well, I think that if she saw what we were doing, she would approve it very much. She'd say, "Nice job. I think that's pretty much what I had in mind." And of course, she could add at the end, "But can't you do it a little bit better?"
Oh, so she was a taskmaster, that one, huh?
But I think overall she'd be pleased.
Yeah, and I'm sure her dog as well.
Can't speak for the dog.
Yeah, exactly. Sandy, thank you so much, as always, for your great work and continuing to contribute to those of us who are living here who really, really need your help. Much appreciated.
Sure. Nice to talk to you.
You too.